just getting the chat going. All right, guys, if you can hear me, let me know. Let me know how the volume is. All right. All right. Welcome, C3 family and crypto community. Thanks for tuning in. You guys are the best community out there. As you can see, where subscribers are growing. So anyway, my name's Jake, and as always, I got my man Al down there, the man of the charts. We're going to be going over some really great data on the charts as well as off the charts. So we're going to be going over total market analysis using our market cipher indicators as always. We'll be talking about the death diamond that we mentioned in our live stream yesterday. So if you didn't catch that, you can find that right here. Episode number 1, we're starting a podcast, so that's still in the works. Give us a little bit of leeway. We're still working out the bugs. So anyway, we'll be showing you some accumulation zones on KuCoin shares. So this is a really popular coin that has seen a lot of growth in the last 7 days. I think before this little correction we're seeing right now, we're around 90 to 100% gains in the last 7 days. So anyway, I'll be going over some more information on exchange tokens as well as showing you some cool free tools for off the chart analysis. So we'll be showing you examples with KuCoin shares token as well. So make sure you stick around to the very end. And with that being said, I think I'm going to let Al take it away and show us some analytics.
Well, it's good, C3 fam. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate it. Like you said earlier, we appreciate all the love. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, here we are. Like, subscribe. I figured I'd start with something new. Let's check out our old trusty dusty coin 360. And this is one of my favorite representations of the market and the market health. If you're new to the channel, you may know that I really enjoy going over here to block size, and block size is correlated to what you're seeing. So if you go to market cap, you can tell obviously Bitcoin has the largest market cap, Ethereum second, and so on. But I really care more about who's putting their money where today or this week or this month. So for me, I feel like that's a little bit more relevant in determining the market health, and it's fun. So if you're using Coin 360 as an indicator or as one of your tools, be sure to utilize this and check out the difference in volume and market cap and how this changes. So that being said, what I see when I see this, and like I said, I prefer to stick to a day on here, is that there's a lot of money going in and out of Ethereum. Unfortunately, this doesn't give us the analytics to tell us which way the volume's flowing, but you can tell that Ethereum is definitely stepping up volume, and so are our stable coins. So let's jump into Bitcoin because I got a feeling we're going to be back to Ethereum in a minute. So over here, we can see that the total market cap is, the total 2 market cap, aside from Bitcoin, doesn't look like it's going to have much health today. Let me open up my charts for you guys, make them a little bit bigger. But anyways, you can see that the total 2 is printing a little blood diamond right here for the 12-hour charts. So I would imagine that we're going to get some kind of downward movement in a lot of the alts coming up. And I would expect us to support this trend line somewhere along this line. So as long as we stay above 750, 770, I think that, the alts still look healthy. We're just in a minor consolidation, little healthy retest. Also, Bitcoin on its 12-hour charts. I don't know if you guys have heard about these, but we're going to be talking a lot about them. This is what we call a death diamond. This is not normally a good sign when you're hoping for upward movement in the market, but it is what it is. So seeing that we have a death diamond on Bitcoin, let's try and look at Bitcoin by itself, get the market cap off there. I chose the wrong one. But Bitcoin by itself, you will see is not looking great. And when we show our market cipher indicators, they confirm that it is not heading in the right direction, at least for the near future. Right here, you can see we have a sell signal. This is what we call a sell signal. And also market cipher DBSI has drastically increased the numbers in a inverse proportional manner that is not in our favor. A 19 over a -3 is definitely not what we're looking for. So once again, in the short term, I'm not really bullish on Bitcoin. I feel like we still have a little bit of recovery going on. I do know that there will be a large portion of Bitcoin being unlocked at the end of this month. We will have a little bit more detailed news about that coming out later, hopefully tomorrow or the next day. But from my understanding, that could have another impact on the market. So I'm curious to see how we perform this month. I think we'll struggle for the rest of the week, maybe have a little bit of an uptick throughout the middle of the month. But the end of the month is kind of my concern right now and what we're looking at. So that being said, let's jump over to some good news real quick. We have KuCoin has been hot. It's all over the news. And I thought that it'd be fun to take a look at it. And you can tell that if you look at it on a little bit of a bigger manner, this is short term. This is by the day. You can see it's climbed up. We're testing one of our top fibs. But I wanted to look at KuCoin from a shorter or from a longer term and get more of a greater perspective. I've noticed in life it's a little bit better if you zoom out, you get a better picture. So we can tell right here where we are in the grander scheme of things since our last all-time high in 2018. And we recently just tested our all-time high this last month. And so 2 months ago, my apologies. So we're coming back down and retesting our last support / resistance level, which is around 725, 730. And if we fall through there, I would imagine we're going to get caught around $5. And so if I was looking to get into KuCoin, I would be really interested in the $5 range. In fact, I am interested in the $5 range. This is not financial advice. This is a personal preference, something that excites me. But let me jump back to what we were talking about earlier. So ETH, that's a project I don't normally talk about. Definitely not my top favorites because it's ETH. It's everywhere. So this being said, I think it needed a little bit of attention. And so I thought it was time to compare Ethereum against Bitcoin. So over here on the right or on the left, we have a Bitcoin chart. And this Bitcoin chart represents quite a bit of downward movement. And it looks like the downward movement will not be turning around soon. Let's go ahead and zoom in. If you guys would like, we can plug in our indicators, and as predicted, they confirm most likely some downward movement. Ethereum by itself tells a similar story, but not quite the same. It is over here on our far right, in case you guys weren't with us, and you can tell that it's struggling, but it doesn't look nearly as hurt as Bitcoin looks right now. And you can tell that the bands right here are starting to pick up. It's starting to increase in volume, increase in money flow, increase in strength. So it may have a minor drop, but it looks like ETH is really starting to pick up strength. And in order to really verify that, I came over and compared Ethereum to Bitcoin and noticed that it looks rather strong. For how unhealthy the market looks in the short term, Ethereum against Bitcoin looks incredibly strong. And that was my biggest eye-opener. I'm sure a lot of the veterans out there are obviously like, duh. But for me, someone that really doesn't pay as much attention to Ethereum as I guess maybe I should, and maybe our C3 family should pay attention to. But Ethereum against Bitcoin looks incredibly strong. And so for me, that's my takeaway tonight. Check out Ethereum. Not financial advice, but might be a good project. All right, Jake, you got a takeaway for me?
All right, thanks, Al. That was really great. I'm gonna jump into my charts over here, more of my off the charts charts. So over here, I'm over on livecoinwatch.com. This is a really great resource. It's very similar to CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. I like it. It has a little bit different features. There's cool portfolio feature. You can build your portfolio a little bit more in depth than CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys some data on KuCoin shares. So you can see how much the volume and the price has changed over the last hour, 24 hours, 7 days. Even after this little tank, we're still up 65% in the last 7 days. Against Bitcoin, it's up 70%. And against ETH, it's around 62. So that's actually really not that bad. You could tell the 30-day gain is actually somewhere around 52% as well. So that's pretty good. It's got most of its gains in the last 7 days. So if you come down here, you can see a cool little linear chart, not as in depth as Al's charts, but this is a quick little overview. This is a sweet place to show you where you can buy it against what pair. So this is kind of a different pair right here, BNB against KCS. So that might be something to look into. But this is the main thing I wanted to show you guys was this depth chart. This is really cool. This will show you where all the buys and sells are stacked up against. So this can kind of help you navigate if you're possibly trading or if it's in a accumulation zone that you think that's suited for you, then you can come over here and see how much volume to make sure that you're not putting in an order that's right behind a huge wall like this sell wall. You wouldn't want to put your sell over here after you have all these sell walls right here. So this is kind of a quick little tool that you can use. And down here, there's a little bit more information. It'll tell you what kind of category of the coin it is. So it's an exchange-based token. So this is something we wanted to talk about. Exchange-based tokens are really great because they have use case. They're actually being used. So if you're into altcoins, you want to get into altcoins, this is something that's actually being used. It has real use case. And it also, most of the time, they provide you discounts on fees as well. So if you're using it on the exchange that you bought it or it's native to, then most likely you're going to get some sort of discount. So anyway, that's basically all I got. Guys, make sure you come over. If you're on Instagram, please look us up, C3 Crypto, very easy to find. We're going to be posting clips from all of our live streams. So if you don't have time to watch the whole live stream and just want some little snippets of information, you can find that over here. We'll be posting stuff on our story as well. So that's basically all I got for off the charts. So I'm going to send it over to Al.
Jake, actually, I heard, rumor has it, we might even be doing AMAs through Instagram, Ask Me Anythings, where people can just ask us questions.
Right. That's definitely something we're going to be doing here in the very
So if you have crypto questions and you're looking for some intel, you might want to look into checking us out on Instagram. Ask us whatever. But I think that's all.
Oh, sorry, Al. Go ahead.
Nah, you're good, my man.
I was just going to say, we'll be posting those on our IGTV. So we'll have videos right here that you guys can find. They'll be archived. So if you missed it, didn't happen to catch it right when it was live, you can catch it there. So anyway, Al, why don't you send us away?
Sounds good, my man. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, stay tuned for our daily updates, weekly podcast. Nothing but love. As always, remember to stay C3, cool,
calm,
collected. Over and out.